Call Halayimullah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied in Ruel for the hopeful 144 and one-third of Yasharello, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanan, and this will be titled 200% Proof, No Chase. Okay? If you're not familiar with proof, proof is what is used to measure the volume of alcohol. Okay, over here in the United States of America, the system would be measured at 50% the alcohol level. Well, put it like this, the proof is the alcohol volume would be 50% of that proof. That's why I named this 200% proof, because that means there's 100% truth. Okay, no chase. All right, so to back up what I was saying here it is. Alcohol proof is a measurement of the amount of ethanol in a alcohol beverage. Okay, so in your liquor. With liquor proof, numbers indicating stronger drinks. In the United States, proof is double the alcohol value. That's what I was saying. For example, an 80 proof liquor is 40%. That's once again why I named this 200%. 200 proof, because I'm stating that this truth is 100, has to be 100, nothing less. Okay. Now one more. I said no chase. A non-alcoholic beverage that is consumed immediately after taking a shot or a sip of strong alcoholic drink, once again, to dilute the flavor, whether you pour it in there directly or you're sipping it, chasing it after. Okay, so the point in my title is you have to come with this full volume or nothing. Okay, because if you watering it down, if you're taking or adding from the book, then you're disobeying the commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right, so let's get it. This is the book of Hebrews chapter 10 verse 7. Then I said, Lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me. This is Yahweh Shai, okay? To do the will of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right? So once again, then I said, Salakia, then said I. So Hebrews 10 and 7, then said I, Lo, I come in the volume of the book. Who is this? This is spoken of Yahweh Shai, okay? To do the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right? Now let's get this. Fair use 107. Fair use copyright. I'm not selling a product. This is strictly for educational purposes, okay? Elder Menatizak did this video like yesterday, did this lesson based on this youngster out here playing, want to call it a skit or whatever, going against the Hebrew Israelites, trying to make light of this truth. So this is response. Lord Adawan Ratizah, Lord willing, I'll leave the link to his lesson in the description box.
Yo, this is our chance to wake our people up all over the world. I'm talking about take them out of sin, bring them up and wake them up into the truth. I just need you to do your part, right?
All right.
Spread the gospel, spread the truth. Do not expound on the other nations. Just kind of leave it alone for a little bit, all right?
All right.
Just don't expound too much on them. Show the light of our community what that's like, okay?
Right there. This goes right back directly to this, all jokes aside, because this truth is nothing to be joked with. You know what I mean? Yahweh Bashim Shai didn't say come and spread humor. He said give them warning from me. He said to come like a trumpet, to roar like a lion, okay? Give them no rest, all right? Not be lighthearted with them crack jokes and take little light jabs at them. Nah, this is Matthew's. Once again, Salakia, Hebrews 10:7. Then said I, Lo, I come in the volume of the book. What's the volume? The complete from the first word to the very ending. Okay, it is written of me to do thy will, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay.
And use wisdom while you're out there, because these people that have never, a lot of them have never heard this before. You ready?
I'm ready.
So go do your thing.
ready.
Do what you do best.
All right.
Go kill it, bro.
Hey, Shalom, Fox News. We out here for the so-called Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans, man. But besides that, y'all white people, y'all gonna be licking our toes. Y'all gonna be on the ground on y'all knees bowing down. This so-called Jewish man, you're the fake Jews. Everybody else that's not of Israel or so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans are gonna be y'all gonna be Irish. You're gonna shoot with rods, like Yahweh Shai said. Y'all will be nothing to us.
Brother, what was that?
Now, before I move forward, where do you think he came up with every word where this word speaks came from? This came from somebody observing, going through and seeing the apostles to the elders to Joachim teaching, starting at the house of Great Millstone. Or even somebody like a group like a camp like Men of Valor, okay? But nevertheless, whoever came up with this skit, if you want to call it this comedic skit, had to come across this truth to be coming with that type of information. But then turn around and want to make light for it, for some views, okay? For self gain or lack of wisdom, if you want to call it.
That's not what we talked about, bro. Bro, we about to get canceled. Bro, that was not what we planned to do. They out there booing you right now.
I don't know why they booing me though. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted.
All right, Shalom.
Okay, once again, Adawan Rataga, I will leave the link to Elder Manat Zakba of North Carolina's lesson. Very edifying lesson. So let's carry on with these verses, okay? This is the book of Revelations 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear, okay? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword, who was given the sword as a blessing, Edom, Esau, okay, must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. See, patience goes into what? Waiting and suffering, okay? And that's what Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has demanded of us, okay? Meanwhile, he has given us a task, all right? But 2/3 of our people are in love with the enemy, okay? With him who put us in captivity, okay? So I want to pull this out. What's this here? What does Stockholm Syndrome mean? Stockholm Syndrome is a coping mechanism to a captive or abusive situation. A coping mechanism. You see, we've been in this downtrodden, beaten down situation, the curses of Deuteronomy 28, so long we can't recognize when we've been given this opportunity to come up out the darkness and head towards the light, which is Yahweh Shai, okay, repentance in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right, and pulling off the old man, which is part of this captivity, and being underneath the impression that this man, this wicked, evil devil who starts with Edom, who has had us in this oppression, will ever turn around to becoming our friend or somehow our equal or our savior. It's never gonna happen, okay? People develop positive feelings towards their captors or abusers over time. This condition applies to situations including child abuse, coach athlete abuse, relationship abuse, sexual trafficking. And hey, you could put Edom under all of those You can mark off every box when it comes to Edom. He's applied all of these measurements to our people. You so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, okay? And now you turn around today, and this is what you got: one to appease the enemy, okay? This is the book of Galatians. Four and 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Okay, so all in all, in that skit that you just seen, the message that guy went out on the balcony and gave was the actual message. But see, the point of the video was to make light of that, which is damn near a form of blasphemy, because Yahweh Shai said, because you reject me, I will reject you. So if that's the true feelings that you have, that you're too scared to deliver this truth, and once again, the volume of the book, meaning not here a little, there a little, like precepts, but sprinkle in how you feel, your understanding, and hold back what the will of Yahweh Shai is for us to deliver the whole message, okay? All of it. So once again, Galatians 4 and 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Okay? Now, this is the book of John 15 and 18. If the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. That's red letter. Yahweh Shah speaking to the disciples. Okay, now which would be our current teachers roaming this earth. Okay, the prophets telling you the truth. Starting at that once again, starting at the house of great millstone, starting at the apostles, then the elders, then the Akim, then the like-minded man. Okay, doing the work in 100% sincerity, not to feed their bellies, definitely not to deceive the family of Yasharallah. Okay. If you were the world would love his own, okay? And unfortunately, there's more false prophets than true prophets. So you have those false prophets that are of the world, here to feed the world and feed the lust of the world, okay? Those 501c3 preachers, okay, teachers. This once again starting at the house of Israel, okay? So at the house of the ancient, those who know better. But once again, want to abuse this, want to use the world and abuse it, okay? If you were the world would love his own. You know what I mean? You could be making upwardly millions doing this truth reviews of the world, misguiding people, okay? But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen, but Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has chosen you out of the world. He chose us, not a decision that was given that was given to you to make, okay? Therefore, the world hated you. So it's a promise. See, the scriptures say, if you come to serve you, how shall be prepared for temptations, okay? And take upon whatever comes upon you cheerfully, all right? Roughly paraphrasing. That's the book of Sirach, okay? Remember the words that I said unto you. The servant is not greater than the Lord, than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, which they did persecute Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, okay, made him, forced him to carry that cross, to bear that cross, and then hung him up on it, okay? And many other heinous acts along the way. If they have kept my sayings, Salakia, okay. So let me start back at 20. John 15 and 20. Remember the word that I say unto you. The servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. So we're not above this, okay? Take everything that we take with a sort of grain to the certain point, because once again, none of us will ever have to go through the suffering that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua suffered to give us salvation, okay? Starting with the election. But overall, the whole nation of Yasharala. But over on this side, the election, the one starting with the 1/3. Okay, well, starting with the election, the 144, but the overall body, the 1/3. If they have kept my saying, they will keep your saying also. Okay, they will keep yours also. So, and this is to back that up too. See, I'm surprised I didn't have that right there. I'm gonna go ahead and jump to another verse because once this takes me to another verse right here. If they have kept my saying, they will keep your saying. They will keep yours also, which is gonna take me directly over to here. Amos 3 and 6. Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Okay? What is that trumpet? Once again, the prophets declaring the end is near, the end of Esau's kingdom, the beginning of Yasharalah's kingdom to come down the set, led by Yahweh Shai and the host, the angels, okay? And also repentance to turn back to Yahweh Bashim Shai, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, you speckled birds that are scattered amongst all the nations, okay? Repent, turn back to Yahweh Bashim Shai, okay? And also, yes, that the other 17 nations are going to go into captivity, starting with Edom. Okay, that's why you seen that introduction that's reality. That's part of the truth. Okay, and that should make you feel happy. That should not go against you, so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, but yet you have stock syndrome. You definitely have it. Okay, you have it in for this oppressor, this murderer, the torturer of our people. You have love for him and forgiveness, whatever that means. Okay? So, okay, Amos 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city? Once again, that's the warning being casted from the sincere teachers, the sincere prophets, those who prophesize in sincerity for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, and the people not be afraid. Shall there be evil, bad times in the city, and Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has not done it? Surely Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Allah power, will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. Okay? So once again, when you go back over here to John 15 and 18, Salakia, and 20, remember the word that I say unto you, that the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, then they will also persecute you. If they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours also. Why? Because he's given his word through the prophets. What? The 100% word. Not a slight bit here, a slight bit there. Somehow confuse the people and bring them all together. It doesn't work that way. The Lord is not the author of confusion. Okay? This is the book of Habakkuk 2 and verse 1. And I will stand upon my watch and set upon my tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushua answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for a appointed time. And we're in those days. We're in this appointed time. Okay? But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Okay? And because once again, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is not a man that he can lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. It may, back in the 90s, back even in the early 2000s, it may appear to be tarrying, but turn on the news now. Step outside and see the conditions now. But it will surely come. It will not tarry. Okay, turn once again. We're in some intense times here in 2025. Apostle Tahar has deemed this the hopeful year of Jacob's salvation, the return of Yahweh Shai. Okay, once again with the host of angels to put an end to this place, and the demise of Edom. Okay, the adversary are once again our captors. Behold. Okay, Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up in him is not, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Okay, so those who you put your trust in and energy into and the thinking that they can save you, their souls is not right up in them. Okay, but the just shall live by his faith, by the faith of what? In Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, not in the faith of this man, this wicked man that is leading this world to the end of his kingdom, to the end of his own demise. Okay? That's exactly how Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has set this up to go. And anybody following him, or they going, hey, the blind leading the blind into a ditch. Okay, no matter how flashy he looks, no matter how God complex he's set up to have, he is not the Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. This is the book of Ezekiel 3 and 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Yasharallah. You so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. What you gonna do about this condition? What can you do about it? It ain't nothing. Give you warning. That's what he just commanded me to do. Remember, we coming in the whole volume of the book. We're not gonna pick and choose and sprinkle on lightly for you. Okay, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou giveth him not warning, nor speaketh to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, sin on sin. But his blood will I require at thy hand. Do you hear that warning that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has given to the prophets, to his chosen, to his anointed? This, hey, you know, we know the story about the hidden, talent. That was given the talent to go to take the money and to bring it back with interest, and the one who had 5 came back with 10. Okay, 10 came back with double that, and then the one who had 1, he hid his, okay, hid his one, dug it up and hid it. And then when the Lord came back, he was upset because he didn't produce anything. Okay, so once again, listen to the importance of this. The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, that is sin on sin, but his blood will I require at thy hand. This is 19. Ezekiel 3 and 19. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and that's what we've been sent here to do, cry out loud, spare not, and he turneth not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. Thy soul, because we did what? What we was commanded to do. So that's my answer when people say, what are you doing and why are you so concerned and this and that, okay? This is the book of 2nd Esdras 15 and 3. Okay, now going back to that little skit. No, that's not what we was supposed to do. We was just supposed to go out there, and now the people are mad at you. 2nd Esdras 15 and 3. Fear not the imagination against thee. Let not the incredulities of them trouble thee that speak against thee. So once again, nothing that they can come up with, nothing that they can point their finger at you or hiss at you or can say can deny the fact that this is the truth and you're doing what Yahweh Shai set you up to do. Okay? You're being obedient to his will. So fuck what these people think about it. All right? To sum it up, to make it simple. All right? For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Not get plead with, not get lectured, not go to the correction camps. Yeah, Yahweh Bashim Shai got a correction camp, the lasers. Okay? Once again, he said he is not coming to meet you as a man. This is not going to be a punishment, a timeout, a let's discuss this. No, the next time Yahweh Bashim Shai pulls up on the scene, he is coming to collect the souls of those who've been obedient to him. Okay? The pre-chosen, the 1/3, and the rest, everything else is ashes, dust to dust. Okay? Other than those that are chosen to go into captivity. The first round, the elites of the captives, if you want to call it. All right. So once again, we not here to fear any man's opinion on this work that he's given us. Okay. Now, this is the book of Amos, and this is when I wanted to bring this out, but hey, we brought it out. Amos 3:1. Hear this, the word that Yahweh Bashim Shai has spoken against you, has spoken. Once again, we already read farther down, how did he speak it? Through the mouth of his prophet. O children of Yasharallah, against the whole family. What's the whole family? All 12. Not one particular group. All 12 tribes. I will, which I brought up from the land of Egypt. Okay? Which he's going to have to do again, because we're over here, a majority of us, we're scattered to all four corners of the earth, but majority of all the 12 tribes are serving this last captivity over here in spiritual Babylon. Okay? So once again, verse 1. Hear this, the word that Yahweh Bashim Shai has spoken against you, O children of Yasharallah, against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. Sin on sin, sin on sin on sin on sin. Multiply. Can two walk together? Okay, so once again, you people that put your trust in spiritual Babylon and this government system, the Republican Democrat, you still stuck in that matrix of way of thinking, still lulled to sleep. Can two walk together except they being agreed? And I've always said this, the grand answer is no, because to understand that you're Yasharallah is to understand the law, statutes, and commandments, is to understand the word holy means to be separate. We are separate from the 17 nations. We're that one nation, okay? The 17 nations are divided from us, okay? Unless we go off being wicked. And going off into their customs, because they can't live by our customs, okay? This is the book of John. Farther proof right here, John 8:44. You're your father, the devil. What is this red letter? Yahweh Shai speaking to who? Our people, to the congregation. You're your father, the devil. What does he mean by your father? You're doing the will. You're going off. You're showing the traits of Edom, Esau, the wicked. Okay, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and that's speaking of the spirit of Cain. Okay, which is once again Esau is reincarnated Cain. Okay, and his people carry that spirit. So when Yahweh Shai said you are your father, he's speaking to our people, saying you act in the manner of the devil, of those people, the wicked. Okay, he was a murderer from the beginning and abhorred not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. Remember, the wicked go estranged from the womb, speaking lies. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Okay. The book of Proverbs 10. Slovakia. 10. Now that's a beautiful one though. We'll Slovakia on that. Slovakia. John 8:44. Okay. John 8:44. Salakia for that. Ye are your father, the devil. Okay, speaking to our people. All right. And the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abhorred not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. And because I tell you the truth, ye believe me not. Okay, and once again, our people, Stockholm Syndrome. That's what Yahushua is speaking to our people. All right. Now here's our people definition in Elder Menatezakba, okay, broke down this next one earlier. Isaiah 30. Salakia for that. You know, Satan be trying to tie up your tongue, doing anything. Isaiah 30:10. Which say to the seers, who are the seer, the prophets, okay, see not, and to the prophets prophesies not unto us unto us right things. Okay, so let me read that right. Isaiah 30:10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets prophesies not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesies deceit. Okay, deceit, like we can all get together, kumbaya. Righteousness is gain, is wealthiness. Okay, that you put this money in the collection plate, everything all will turn well for you. All diseases will be healed. Okay, smooth things. Okay, for real. Get you out the way, turn aside out the path. So hey, stop being in our way. Stop enjoying our stop disrupting our pleasures when you out in the highways, byways, as commanded by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, doing the will of him. Okay? Cause the Holy One of Yasharallah to cease from before us. Once again, get out the highways and byways, get off the path of righteousness, and let us go about with our ears shut like that deaf otter. Okay? Because we don't want righteous commandments. Okay, we want to continue on in this captivity. Once again, it goes back to having Stockholm Syndrome. Who wouldn't want to be delivered from the conditions of this place? Okay, that's just a simple question. This is the book of Psalms 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. And that's how you people are going to get deceived. You 2/3 Jakes, man. When Nero's back in the house, he is back in the house, and he's coming down with boots stomping the, like, they coming. Them troops are coming. Them Gober troops, the UN troops, even though it's the end of the UN troops, they coming. Okay? For the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. But that's what you asked for. You didn't want to hear the truth from the prophets. But war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were there drawn swords. Okay? All right, that's what Jacob is headed for their behavior. All right, they're being deceived. Okay, and hey, it's not worth it at the end of the day. All right, and once again, this has been 200 proof, meaning 100% truth. no chase. Okay? Because we can't go out like that. We gotta teach this truth in 100% sincerity, not a here a bit what there they something that sounds good. One more time. This is the book of John 2:8. Okay, Salakia. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna end it on this. Hebrew 4:12. For the word of Yahweh Basmael Shah is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. Okay, so words hurt. The word of Yahweh Basmael Shah is full of truth. Okay, not lies. Piercing even to the dividing asunder of the soul and spirit, the Rakah. Okay, and of the joints and marrow. That's going directly to your flesh. Okay, and is a discerner and it is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart of your mind of your life. All right, so I'm gonna read that one more time. That's how we're gonna end this. Hebrew chapter 4:12. The word, the what, all of the word, not a proportion of it, not the part that you feel comfortable with teaching and the part that you want to leave out. Okay, for the word of Yahweh Bashem Shai is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. So see, we have the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Shai. Once again, while they put their trust in flesh, all right, in men, in flesh, piercing even to the dividing asunder of the soul and spirit, okay, and of joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart of your mind. So it searches out everything about you, and that's why people want to avoid it. But you can't get away around it because it's the will of Yahweh Basmi Shai. All right? So either come correct or don't come at all. I pray that this has been edifying. Shalom.